Oh, it's a 15-note pattern because there's 15 speakers. So I took all of the double time tabla tracks in all of the pitches and lined them up in Pro Tools, cut them into 16th notes, muted it all, and then spent a month orchestrating these step sequenced moves of different tabla pitches moving around in specific speaker shapes. One of them goes left, center, right, left, wide, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and then back. One of them jumps around the 6 at the top. One of them just jumps around the 9 at the bottom. And one of them jumps around 5 at the bottom. And very much like serial composers, I sort of orchestrated these as essentially tone rows. They're not 12-tone rows because it's Lydian, but as tone rows with specific geometric shapes, and I lined them all up and figured out how the harmonies lined up. I wasn't overly concerned about trying to create a harmonic shape, but I wanted to usually make sure that notes never doubled. And so I spent a lot of time orchestrating this immersive step sequence thing that one might think is a bunch of synthesizers, but it's actually completely untampered tabla performances. And the composition that Ed played remains intact throughout that entire breakdown. And so we'll play the whole composition on different pitches. And then afterwards, we can go and we can cut between them and pan them around the space. When I heard all the tabla together at one time in this giant Lydian cell, it blew my mind. And so how it's orchestrated is we have a C tabla here, then we have a D tabla here, then we have an A tabla here, we've got a low C here, then we've got a low D, and then we've got a low E, and then we've got a G.